Hi everyone, this is going to be all signs, current energies. I am well aware that I haven't finished my solar eclipse readings. The eclipse isn't until the 12th, but I will be putting those up one sign at a time. I also have your August readings up. Be sure to check those out. I always go live. Anyways, let's get started, you guys. Let's see what's going on in the current energies. It's just me and my dog. Hold on. Also, I'm sick. I sound worse than I feel. Yesterday, I slept most of the day. I think I got sick from traveling. All right, let's see what we have for Aries. Let's get started, you guys. I'm sorry about I tried to stabilize this table as much as I could. I'm in a trailer. Hold on. Let me try to stabilize this a little bit more before I get started, you guys. Because it's going to be shaking if I don't. Alright. Okay, let's get started. What do we have for Aries, you guys? Let's get started. I'm using my tarot of mystical... Wait. My dream tarot of mystical moments? I think that's what it's called, you guys. Anyways, it's a fairly new deck. I've only used it maybe like 20 times on my channel. Also, you guys, I did a new spread the other day. I did yes or no questions. It's time-stamped for each sign. So just go to your timestamp, pause it, and then ask a question. And then I get into why it's a yes or a no. So make sure to ask a yes or no question when you guys go check it out. Also, go check out your August readings. So Aries, you have the Seven of Wands on your focus. Let's see what's in the current energies. What else do we have for Aries? Hi, guys. In the current situation, we have the Ten of Cups. You guys could be standing up for somebody you love here, possibly in the family or something like that here, or having to defend yourselves against somebody in the family, or it doesn't have to be in the family. You're just standing up for someone or something you really love with that Ten of Cups there and the Seven of Wands. You guys are kind of like protective. All right, let's see what's in the upcoming future for Aries. What do we have in the upcoming future for Aries? Don't be afraid to say hi, you guys. What else do we have for Aries? In the upcoming future, you have the Ten of Swords. What you need to leave behind is the Four of Swords. Looks like it's time to take action on some kind of ending here, you guys. What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries? What you should focus on is the Eight of Cups. Let's get the rest of this out. Remember, 2, the Hierophant. What you think you need but you don't is the Spirit of Wands. There's no need to rush something here. Down below we have the Wise Fox. You know what just popped into my head? Like, what's like, you know, like the horse you rode in on, you know, the Knight of Wands. That's kind of like, sometimes I get that feeling from that. Like, and you guys like want to like kind of just jump into something or rush in, especially if you're defending someone. And the possible outcome is the Moon. So there is a need to like emotionally walk away from something here, but to also be wise. Aries. On your focus, on your mind, you have this 7 of Wands here. So, like I said, you guys, I'm sick. I sound worse than I feel. I've been sick since I flew back here from Wisconsin. You guys want to stand up for something, possibly your home, possibly even family, you guys, with this 10 of Cups here in the current situation, or loved ones. This could be any of your loved ones, friends, family, coworkers even. You guys tend to like become family with your coworkers. You guys, I've worked with Aries people, and like your coworkers become family. Also, I was married to an Aries. My mom is an Aries as well. What you need to leave behind is the 4 of Swords. So I feel like it is time to take action here. Like this period of rest that you've been going through, possibly like regarding some kind of ending here with the 10 of Swords. I feel like you guys need to end that, like, or praying for something, or hoping and praying for something with the 4 of Swords there. You need to leave that behind. Instead, you should focus on the 8 of Cups. Emotionally, like walking away from something. Also, you guys could be feeling like overwhelmed emotionally. That's the feeling I get from this, because she's swallowed by this whale. Kind of reminds me of the story in the Bible about I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been so long. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys were raised Christian. So you guys could be emotionally overwhelmed, but you guys also need to walk away from something emotionally that has ended, you guys. The 10 of Swords is here in the future. Like, I love this 10 of Swords. There's all these angels here. And this, like, bullhead here. So, I feel like instead of choosing, maybe, instead of choosing to battle, like end the conversation or conflict, whatever it is, with the 7 of Wands. There could be people competing. I feel like you guys need to emotionally walk away from that with that 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Just end communication with those people. Remember too, the Hierophant. So you guys are wise here. You have the wisdom and knowledge here to handle this situation, whatever this is, you guys. It could be anywhere. It could be within your families or work. Or like I said, friend circles. There could be people just competing anywhere, you guys. Siblings, maybe, coworkers. Just leave it be. You have the wisdom to handle this, you guys. What you think you need but you don't is the Spirit of Wands. And this is the one I was talking about where I was like, the horse you rode in on, like the Knight of Wands. There's no need for that, you guys. Just emotionally walk away, because that 8 of Cups is above it. This is something that's very close to your hearts, with the 10 of Cups here and the 8 of Cups. Something you really want to stand up for. Could be like just a belief. It doesn't have to be people. For some of you guys, it is. You really want to stand up for somebody here. Down below, we have the Wise Fox, which is the death card in this deck. So something is changing. Something's turning over. Something's ending. 10 of Swords, 2 in the future. This could even be regarding like a passed on loved one too for some of you. And if that is the case, guys, they're with you. Like, there's all these angels here. There's no need to be rash, you know, with that Spirit of Wands and what you think you need, but you don't. You know, just be mature about it with the Hierophant. Just allow whatever this chapter is to end. There could be a lot of fears here with the moon, a lot of emotions as well, you guys. This is something you guys love very much, that you want to stand up for here. So you can find a resolution to some kind of possible conflict or overcome some kind of fear, Aries, without being too rash or emotional about it or having fear. Just allow whatever this chapter or cycle is to end. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Let's move on to Taurus. And you guys, after I do this, I'm going to do Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn for the solar eclipse readings. I am doing a video for each sign on that because I'm taking my time on it and doing oracle messages as well for the eclipse. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Also, you guys, if you guys are just joining, be sure to check out your August readings on my channel. I have a video for each sign for those. And I did yes or no questions in my last All Signs Live. All right. What do we have for Taurus? Let's get into this. What do we have for Taurus? Oh, thanks, Oz. Yeah, Jonah and the whale. Yeah, she's sleeping. She won't let me leave her site, you guys. Like, I just picked her up in Wisconsin. My ex and I broke up and I moved. And, like, now she won't let me leave her site. 10 of Cups on your focus. She gets very anxious. She just turned 6. Her birthday was the last week of August. I'm not sure exactly what day. Or, I mean, the last week of July. So she's a Leo too. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you guys? I'm seeing a lot of stuff about family, you guys. 5 of Pentacles in the current situation. What else do we have for Taurus here? In the upcoming future, you have the 6 of Cups. So I might split this up into 2 videos, you guys, from Aries to Virgo and then Libra to Pisces. Depends on how long these take. I'm taking my time. But I'm just letting the cards come out. Okay, this could be about a family situation or a living situation, you guys, Taurus. What you need to leave behind is the 2 of Wands. What you should focus on is the 5 of Cups. So there is like sadness and a lot of emotions here for this. Something from your past, Taurus. It could be regarding family or a living situation, a love situation. It could be any situation. Some of you feel left behind, or you might be leaving someone else behind here from the past. But there's like a need for like some kind of forgiveness or something here, because what you should focus on, 5 of Cups, Taurus, these two look like they're praying for forgiveness or something here. You may have to forgive someone or forgive yourselves, or someone else might need to forgive you guys. All right, let's see what's in the Remember 2 spot. Oh, this one came out first. The Dreamer of Pentacles. What you think you need, but you don't, is the 4 of Cups. You guys need to let go of some kind of disappointment, possibly even resentment here from the past, from something from the past. All right, let's see what's down below for Taurus. This is a pretty clear message, you guys. Like, some of you guys could be hoping and wishing for something that you need to move on from or let go of or forgive. This could be in the family or in a love situation where you had a family, Taurus. Down below, you have the Dreamer of Cups. Oh, I like that. It's like you're being urged to like go towards some kind of new beginning and let the past be in the past. There's also a need for like some self-reflection, Taurus, with the Six of Cups in the future. I think you guys need to see things from everyone's perspective here is what I'm feeling like. All right, let's see what the potential outcome is for Taurus. What's the potential outcome for Taurus? These cards are taking forever to come out, you guys. Oh, there we go. The Seven of Swords. Yes, you guys have to be honest with yourselves. Also, to do some self-reflection here, you guys, everyone plays a part in every situation, like why something ended or turned out the way it did. You know, all of us are like being forced to look at ourselves and the part we played in different situations in our lives. This could be regarding family or even a living situation, like I said. It doesn't have to be family or a living situation. It could be any situation, whatever this is. You guys feel like kind of left out possibly with this Five of Pentacles, or someone else might feel this way. You know, maybe somebody you love here. There's a lot of love, you guys, with this Ten of Cups above on your focus. So this could be a family member, a lover, even coworkers, you guys, if you guys have been at a place of work for a long time. Could be anything. But whatever it is, you guys could be holding on to like resentments here with this Five of Cups and what you need to focus on. There might be a need for forgiveness. What you need to leave behind is the Two of Wands. Possibly, I feel like in this case with all these cards here, maybe fantasizing a way that something should turn out or trying to control the way something turns out. It could be that too. You need to change your perspective and be honest with yourselves and do some self-reflection, Taurus. Like to see what part you played in a situation. Because like I said, you guys, like there's even if you didn't do anything wrong to the other party or other people or person, everyone plays a part. We all have to like look at ourselves, you guys. The Six of Cups is in the future and she's looking in the mirror. Like, you may need to forgive yourself or others, you know, and look at what you did to like for something to break down or end, or somebody feeling left out. And you guys, like, in every situation, both sides are valid. Both people's feelings are valid. That's kind of what I'm getting from this reading, you guys. In your remember two spot, we have the Dreamer of Pentacles. So you guys do need to remember to like have forgiveness in your heart and move forward towards some kind of new beginning here. This could be at work for some of you. Like you guys could have a lot of history at a place of work. It doesn't have to be. Whatever this is, it's very close to your heart. And I feel like you've had a lot of, like, you spent a lot of time with whoever this is or situation because we have the Six of Cups here as well, and the Ten of Cups. What you think you need but you don't is the Four of Cups. So you guys think that you need to be disappointed in somebody or a situation, but you don't. The Five of Cups is above that and what you should focus on. And these people look like they're praying for forgiveness. Like I said, Taurus, like you guys might have to forgive something from the past here. The Six of Cups in the future. So this is definitely something from the past. And you guys need to like have forgiveness for yourself or others here. You know, do some self-reflection, do your own inner work. Down below we have the Dreamer of Cups. So there definitely is some kind of new beginning opening up for you guys here. And I feel like the universe is bringing this for you guys and it's going to lead to your happiness. But there is a need for you guys to look at everything in this situation, no matter what it is, work, family, love, or just within yourselves. You know, like some of you guys might have to like forgive yourselves for something from the past too. It could be that as well. With this Seven of Swords, I feel like he's reflecting, like, too, as well. You know, as well as that Six of Cups in the future. This is the potential outcome. You need to be honest with yourselves and look at all sides of the coin, whatever, you know, like, that's kind of what I get from that Seven of Swords, because, like, there's all these different moon cycles. So, like, he's looking at all the different things, you know, that, like, made something turn out the way it did. So I feel like that's definitely something you guys need to reflect on and focus on, some kind of new beginning that's opening up for you guys. All right, that's what I have for Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Thank you, Oz. It is the... I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Mystical Dream Tarot, I believe. It's my Mystical Dream Tarot. I don't have the box, so... Alright. What do we have for Gemini? Let's see what we have for Gemini. What is it, dog? Maybe she needs to go outside. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna take a break after Virgo, you guys, and I'll be back for Libra to Pisces. Alright, Gemini. I'm getting over a cold. I sound worse than I feel. I've been sick for a few days. Alright, what do we have for Gemini? One more flip through. What do we have for Gemini? The Seven of Cups on your focus. This could be about a fantasy. I get fantasy feelings from this Seven of Cups because there's this couple here. And I feel like they're like fantasizing, possibly being together. But there's like blockages or confusion or other situations in the picture. In the current situation, we have Serpentia Soul, which is the world. In the upcoming future, or that's the current situation, sorry, that world card. In the upcoming future, you have the Three of Wands. What you need to leave behind is the Moon. Yeah, you guys, this is about some kind of fantasy. What you should focus on is the Lady of Cups. She's got her hand out, like... Let me show you guys that again. And it's towards the Seven of Cups. She's facing the Seven of Cups. Remember, too, the sun. It's right below the moon, you guys. You guys might have to make a mind over heart decision or look at the facts rather than going by your emotions. emotions here. What you think you need but you don't is the King of Swords. Down below we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, something's closing out here, Gemini. Like the Ouroboros, the Wheel of Fortune as the potential outcome. Okay, Gemini, there's definitely something that needs to close out here. And you guys need to focus on your own healing. Also, to be more practical, analytical, rather than going by how you feel, what's in your heart. There could be some kind of fantasy here too, like I was saying. In the current situation, Gemini, you guys have the World. So there definitely is something that is closing out here. On your focus, on your mind, Gemini, you have the Seven of Cups. So there could be confusion. Also, not having all the answers, I feel, too. And as well as some kind of fantasy here. Like, this isn't realistic, whatever this is. And you guys will know what that is in your life. Take it wherever it resonates. It could be family, work, love, or just something you're, you know, going through within yourselves or mentally, possibly. What you need to leave behind is the Moon. And like I said, you guys, like, there's some kind of, like, fantasy or dream that you guys could be pursuing that needs to close out, you guys, with this Moon card and what you need to leave behind. Also, you need to be more focused on your analytical mind, you guys. The Sun is below in the Remember 2 spot. The Moon is what you need to leave behind. What you should focus on instead of the Moon is the Lady of Cups. Possibly healing here. Nurturing your heart, I feel, for a lot of you guys. She's got her hand out to the Seven of Cups. I need some water, you guys. I'm getting over a cold. All right. So she's got her hand out towards the Seven of Cups. Like, let go of that emotional confusion, the, you know, maybe a fantasy. Remember, too, the Sun. You know, be practical. See things for what they are. And focus on your own healing and happiness, I feel, Gemini. What you think you need but you don't is the Lord of Swords. You don't need clarity, you guys. Like, I feel like... Or you feel like you need to speak your truth here, but something is turning over. Something's closing out. We have the World and the Wheel of Fortune here. Something is closing out. And in the upcoming future here, we have the Three of Wands. See, look at this. There's this couple here, but there's this image that's stopping them. Something could just be a fantasy and not realistic. Like, something may not be realistically possible. You guys need to see things for what they are, as they are, instead of following your possibly following your heart. But I feel like it's more of like you're pursuing a fantasy or something that's unrealistic, that just isn't possible. Down below we have the Nine of Wands. Look at this figure back here. See, like, there might be, like, you guys may not see that this is the universe telling you guys down below. This is in the subconscious that, like, something may hurt you guys here. Like, whatever it is you're fantasizing about with that Seven of Cups above on the other end of that. The potential outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. So something is going to close out, you guys. Like, and if you guys are holding on to something, hoping and wishing for something to work, that's a fantasy. You need to be realistic, Geminis. Something is going to turn, something is going to change, and something is going to close out. But there is going to be a new beginning, you guys. Like, I feel like this figure is telling you, you need to let go of something moving towards your future, you guys. Otherwise, you can't pass. Three of Wands, that's like, you know, looking towards your future or waiting for your ships. But I feel like this is more in this one. This is more of like, okay, there's a blockage you need to release, that you're confused about, that you have fears about. You need to be realistic about whatever this is, you guys. And the universe is trying to tell you that if you hold on to this, if you don't close this out, you may get hurt with the 9 of Wands below. But I feel like your luck is going to change as well, you guys, with this Wheel of Fortune as the outcome. I feel like financially, things will get better here. But something is going to block you guys if you guys don't let it go. That's what I have for you guys, Gemini. All right, let's see what we have for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? We have the World Above, Serpentia Soul. Alright, what else do we have for Cancer? Hi, everyone. What else do we have for Cancer? For those of you who are just joining, this is going to be Aries to Virgo, and then I'm going to take a break and come back and do Libra to Pisces. This is just the current energies. In the current situation, Cancer, you have the Sorcerer, which is the devil in this deck. You guys are stuck, bound by something that you need to close out here. All right, what else do we have for Cancer? Let's see what's in the future. The Spirit of Cups. I love this one. She's like healing, and there's a butterfly here. There's a transformation needs to happen here. Maybe some kind of release too. All right, what else do we have for Cancer? What else do we have for Cancer? What you need to leave behind is the Lady of Pentacles. You could be nurturing something that is no longer growing. What you should focus on is the Four of Cups. I feel like you guys need to focus on your emotional stability right now rather than what you have in the physical. Home, work, you know, like rather than that stuff, you need to focus more on your heart, on your healing. Remember too, 9 of Cups. Oh, I love it. I love this 9 of Cups, you guys. This one, like all the possibilities are happening. This person is in all places all at once. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like superposition in physics. You know, like with the double slit experiment, how like if it's not being observed, all possibilities are happening at once. That kind of thing. I feel like you guys can make some kind of wish or dream come true here. What you think you need, but you don't, is the Three of Swords. What else do we have for Cancer? Let's see what's down below. You guys need to heal your hearts here. I feel like you guys are holding on to some kind of pain that you need to let go of, you guys. It's keeping you bound and stuck. You need to close that out. Could have been some kind of loss, any kind of loss, you guys. Yeah, the Ouroboros, Wheel of Fortune. It's time to let the wheel turn. It's time to like close something out with this world above on the other end of that. Something is going to close out here. You guys need to release that. You're keeping yourselves bound to this, whatever this is for you guys. It could be something spiritual too, or something you're going through mentally or emotionally. It doesn't have to be people or a situation or workplace or a lover, but it could be any of those things. But something that you lost is keeping you bound, Cancer. You guys are holding on to that. And you need to heal from that and go through a transformation here. What's the potential outcome for Cancer? What is the potential outcome for Cancer? 7 of Swords. Alright, you guys, if you have questions, I did a live the other day for all signs. I did yes or no questions and also why. I elaborated on why it was a yes or no. So if you guys have questions, go check that out. It's my last live. I am doing all signs, current energies right now, and we are on Cancer. Guys, I'm getting over a cold. We have the Sorcerer here. The Devil. Cancer, you guys are stuck and bound by something, and I feel like this is self-inflicted. You need to close something out with the world here on your focus. Also, you need to be honest with yourselves about it too. You guys, 7 of Swords is the potential outcome. But also, you guys are preventing your own blessings from coming in, Cancer. You guys are holding on to something that you're like refusing to let go of with this Lady of Pentacles in what you need to leave behind. This could be about a mother figure or something for some of you guys here, or you could be a mother. You guys might have resentments or something towards a mother or mother figure or whatever it is. You guys, like 4 of Cups, what you should focus on, finding emotional stability, focusing on your own healing with this Knight of Cups in the future, you guys. Go through this transformation, close something out here. With this 4 of Cups, also, you guys might feel like you missed out on some kind of opportunity, but you need to let that go. And if you're holding on to resentments here, you guys could be blocking your own blessings. Remember, 2 9 of Cups. Remember that anything is possible, Cancer. You guys can manifest your own happiness here. But I feel like you're blocking it. Holding on to some kind of resentment or something. Or something that needs to close out. You need to be honest with yourselves about it. What you think you need but you don't is the 3 of Swords. Some of you guys might feel like you need revenge or something like that. I'm getting that because the 4 of Cups is above it. Like, that could be like disappointment. Maybe a missed opportunity or something. You guys might feel like you need to cut out the third party or something like that, or some other party, or like some other situation. It doesn't have to be about a love situation, you guys. It could be like, okay, maybe somebody, you might feel like somebody's standing in your way or something like that, and you need to cut them out, but that's not the case here. You just need to be emotionally stable here. And remember that anything is possible, you guys, with this 9 of Cups. You guys need to remember that. You don't need to hold on to some kind of pain or resentment, possibly. With this 3 of Swords, it's what you think you need, but you don't. In the upcoming future, we have the Spirit of Cups. So definitely, you guys are going to go through a transformation and some kind of healing here. Down below, we have the Ouroboros, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the universe is bringing this in. This is going to happen whether you guys want it to or not. The wheel is going to turn. Things are going to change. And you need to be honest with yourselves with the 7 of Swords, you guys. Also, you need to trust in the universe. You guys are keeping yourselves stuck with that Devil and 4 of Cups. You guys need to let the universe close some kind of cycle out. We have the World above, 7 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune here. So something definitely needs to close out. You guys are holding on to some kind of pain from the past that it's time to like let go of. All like, and you guys are closing out your blessings. I've been seeing that for a lot of signs. The universe is trying to open things up for you, but you're just holding on to something. And you need to be honest with yourselves about that, Cancer. Let's do Leo now. Let's see what we have for Leo. I forgot to turn my notifications off. You guys are usually good about that. Okay. What do we have for Leo? I need to blow my nose so bad right now, but I don't want to do it while I'm live. I think that would be gross. Alright, what do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo? Like I said, I'm doing Aries to Virgo in this live. I'll go timestamp it. And then I'll be back to do Libra to Pisces. Up above, we have the 5 of Swords. What else do we have for Leo? Whoever you are asking about your pregnancy, I did yes or no questions in my last live. Go to your sign, pause it, and then play it. I did yes or no questions and why. Alright. 5 of Pentacles in the current situation. Leos, lots of changes. 2 5s already right off the bat. What else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? In the upcoming future, we have the 10 of Swords. Something is going to end here, you guys. You guys might feel betrayed as well, but I feel like you need to change that perspective. What else do we have for Leo? And this could be any kind of ending, you guys. Like, just maybe even ending in communication. With that being the Swords, the 10 of Swords. What you need to leave behind is the 4 of Swords. What else do we have for Leo? What you should focus on is Judgment. I feel like you guys need to make a decision here. Instead of waiting or something. Remember 2, 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be about work and finances, you guys. There could be an ending for some kind of work or something, or it doesn't have to be work. But you need to focus on your independence and making a decision, a final decision. 2 of Swords in what you think you need, but you don't. Alright, let's see what's down below. We have the 4 of Cups. You guys need to let go of any kind of disappointments, sadness, loss. And I also feel like you guys need to choose yourselves, Leos, during this time. Because we have the 9 of Pentacles here in the Remember 2 spot. What else do we have for Leo? This feels like a very heavy reading, you guys. Let's see what the outcome is. What's the potential outcome? Ooh, I like that. 2 of Cups. Nice ending. There's definitely a lot of changes going on here, you guys. and an awakening. Also a change in your perspective, Leos. Something is going to drastically change in your lives. On your focus, on your mind, we have the Five of Swords. So this could be about conflicts, possibly, or trying to win at all costs. I feel like if that is the case, if you're trying to win at all costs or someone else is, just leave it be. Give it up to the universe, you guys. That's the best thing to do. Five of Pentacles in the current situation, Leo. So, like, you guys might feel left behind or be feeling a sense of lack, or there's, like, major changes going on in your lives. You guys, 2 5s. 5s are about changes. I feel like you guys need to, like, let something change, you know, like, just let it be. Like, but also you need to make a final judgment call. What you need to leave behind is the Four of Swords. Possibly, like, not, this could be like not taking any action, or also maybe even being lazy for some of you Leos. Sorry, Leos, like, we can be lazy sometimes. But I feel like you guys need to take action. Because what you should focus on is judgment here, especially if this is regarding your finances or your living situation, your work situation, whatever it is, you guys. And I also feel like you guys need to release something that you guys could be holding on to here with the Judgment card. There is a big awakening happening here. Your whole perspective on life is going to change with that Five of Swords Judgment and this Ten of Swords, you guys. So I see the Ten of Swords as a shift in perspective, Leos. I feel like this is the case in this situation here, no matter what this is for you guys. Whatever you're going through here, a final judgment call needs to be made. Also, you guys need to release something, especially if it's causing conflict or a sense of lack in your lives here. Remember, 2 9 of Pentacles. You guys have what it takes to be independent, to be abundant, also to do something on your own here. Some of you guys could be moving home with that Five of Pentacles. If not, like, there's definitely changes in your lives, you guys. A lot of changes are happening right now. And a major awakening. A big ending as well is what I'm seeing with this Ten of Swords in the future, Leos. Like,